What's up, everybody? It's me, Thomas Montalto, the OG Fit Kid. What's up? Welcome to the All Elite Wrap Up. Joining me today, the guy who doesn't miss an episode. We got Freems. What's going on, Freems?
What's up? What's up, everybody? How we doing?
You're the Cal Ripken of the show.
Well, to be fair, I missed like 30 in a row.
Right. We're just glad to have you back. So next week, maybe the whole gang will be here, all three of us. Mike BELCASTER not here tonight, and he'll be back next week. Don't worry. And you can catch us both on Fig Night this Tuesday. So
will he be here? Will he be at Collision? That's what I'm wondering.
Next Sunday?
Collision's going to be in Chicago, isn't it? Next week?
No, next week it's in London Sunday.
Collision is? Oh, I guess you're right.
Collision's being filmed with Dynamite this week. They're doing a dual
taping.
You're right. So, yeah. And
it's Rampage, the week after next.
Rampage was filmed after Collision the other night. So it's been a crazy them rearranging their schedules. And I'm kind of curious to see how this is going to work. You know, having Collision on Saturday nights when you have a Saturday pay-per-view, which is usually when Revolution is. Are they going to move it to Sunday? Tony Khan doesn't like to do Sundays during football season. So it just makes you wonder how they're going to work that out. Then what are they going to do with Collision? Is it just not going to air?
So Collision, from what I'm looking at here, Collision and Dynamite are both going to be filmed Wednesday in Georgia.
Yeah, that's what I just said. This week they're both being taped on Wednesday. Dynamite
I thought you said in London.
Well, no, All In is in London on Sunday.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they're doing pre-tapes before then. So, like I said, Rampage was filmed last night after Collision. As a matter of fact, I was just reading Britt Baker and Adam Cole were flown to the event, and she literally got there within minutes of her match taping for Rampage last night. So Tony Khan had his private jet fired up for them because Adam Cole was accepting an award for the recovery from his concussion that he had last year.
So from what I understand, is it just gonna be one show, or is it Fighter Fest?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's the same thing like they did this week. It was Fight for the Fallen, and they just named both shows. And then this week it'll be Fighter Fest Part 1 and Part 2 and Part 3 because of Rampage.
I can't find anything about who's going to be on Collision next week.
Me either. I found the Rampage results, like spoiler. I'm not going to give it away. But also I found a Dynamite card, but I don't see anything for Collision, and I don't remember them announcing anything last night. So let me ask you a quick question, and we'll get into this. We'll get into the news in a little bit, but, you know, I noticed last night Kevin Kelly was back on Collision.
Mm-hmm.
I missed Ian Riccaboni.
I wonder why it was that. Kevin Kelly will sometimes have other. I mean, Riccaboni will sometimes have other.
I think Kevin Kelly was calling the G1 over in New Japan for the English version, and that's why he hadn't been there. I guess that's over now.
I hope not, but maybe.
Yeah. So now Kevin Kelly's back on Collision. I think
Riccaboni had something to do yesterday. Actually, he was doing the commentary for New Japan Global.
Ian Riccaboni was? Doesn't Kevin Kelly usually does that?
Yeah, Riccaboni did it last night.
Okay.
That's for the event they had yesterday, for the live stream on Kick.
Oh, okay. So I guess they bounce back and forth between those two guys. They're both great options. You know, you can't go wrong with either.
Big fan of both of them.
Yeah, I love
it. Also, I have a new favorite wrestler.
Uh-oh.
Is it maybe number 1 or number 2?
Did you join the Hawk train? Are you going to say Dalton Castle?
No. Well, Dalton Castle's been on top of my list for a long time.
Okay.
Hawk is actually right on that one. My favorite wrestler is the Golden Vampire.
The Golden Vampire, bitch. So I do too. But before we get into stuff, let's just give a quick plug here out to the Tavern, guys. If you don't know where to find us, head on over to theturnbuckletavern.com. Please follow, like, and subscribe to us everywhere you possibly can. There's something for everyone there. Join the Discord. We're trying to knock off the spiderwebs and get it going again. The link is at theturnbuckletavern.com. Go to Pro Wrestle and Tees when you're there. Buy a shirt. There's so many great shirts that we have up there. Just so much fun. Check us out, please. If you have
a Freem shirt there.
Is there a Freem shirt up there?
On Pro Wrestling Tees?
Is it the Wrinkly Brain shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You got to go order that one, guys. You got to support the Freems. Freems, have you been streaming?
I haven't been, but, well, I did one stream So I have to do some streams because I work with some record labels and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Reviews. So I did one stream last week.
All right.
But I'll be back full swing this week, I think.
Man, I'm always ready.
I'm just forcing myself not to stream.
Why?
Well, because I have kidney stones.
Oh, okay.
Just while I'm dealing with this, I'm trying not to force myself.
Gotcha.
Because I don't want the content to. But whenever I get good and healthy, I'm going to do like a big 24-hour stream, I think.
Oh, wow. You will stay awake for 24 hours?
Yeah.
I have to send you some Adderall. No, I'm just kidding. All right. The first time I took an Adderall, I didn't sleep for like 50 something hours. It was terrible. Yeah. Well, my friend had given me one, and it was the strongest one. I had no clue, and it was a nightmare. I'm used to smooth brain Freems. Is this one of your guys' Freems BGL bites?
Yeah, that's the moderator from my Twitch channel.
We all know Freems has a very wrinkly brain.
Wrinkly brain. I have I got a wrinkly brain. I have a big brain, a big dick. But you know what? An even bigger heart.
There you go. There you go. All right. You ready to do some news?
Let's do it.
All right. Well, I mean, the news story surrounding AEW this week is pretty obvious. Cash Wheeler getting arrested for an incident a couple of weeks ago. Crazy situation here. He's still being promoted for Dynamite this week and All In. I guess they're assuming he's not going to have any issues leaving.
I would say if there was even an inkling of him having issues being able to travel, they wouldn't be. Yeah,
I agree. But what do you think of the whole situation? I'm sure you've read up on it. And
as wrestling fans, we tried hard to defend this stuff.
Yeah.
And if what I'm hearing is true, he should face some sort of repercussion for it.
Okay, so what's the full story? Tell me the full story.
So, well, we've only heard one guy's side of the story, right?
Right.
But like, given the details, it's pretty hard to deny his side of the story. There might be some fishiness to it, but from what I understand, Cash was driving, like swerving in and out of traffic, driving kind of fast.
Like the assholes you see on the road, you're like, that guy's going to cause an accident and not get him. Yeah.
And the guy says that Cash got into like the shoulder and passed him. He slowed down so he could pass. I don't know if he like honked at him or gestured at him or something, but then Cash like flashed a gun at him. So that's the part. I believe that guy probably thinks that's what happened.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know the full details. It's a weird story of what's going on. I mean, it's a stupid thing to do if it's true. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, if it's true. If it's true, he should face repercussions.
Well, say everything is alleged because we don't know details.
It is alleged. And Cash hasn't even spoken out.
Yeah. And the fact that he's still being advertised to go, the fact that it took them that long to arrest him,
it's probably a significant lack of evidence.
Yeah. That's he said, she said. We don't even know if he really had a gun, do we?
No, we don't know.
Yeah, so I mean,
I don't think any firearm has been seen, anything.
Yeah,
and I know like those charges, believe it or not, carry pretty heavy weight in Florida.
Yes, I've seen that.
You'd be surprised. I know it's not hard to have a gun, but he could be if everything from that guy's side of the story is true, and Cash gets what they're trying to charge him with, he's gonna get like. Probably do jail time.
Yeah, it's up to 5 years, right?
Yeah. 3 years. 3 years. Or no, minimum 3 years.
Oh, wow. Minimum of 3, max 5.
Yeah.
Just for flashing a gun.
Flashing a gun. Yeah. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to
speak on when they have the fists. That's what I want to know. We saw what he did to the guy that tackled Bret Hart at the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Right. I just don't see him. I don't know. I don't want to be too. I don't know the guy. I don't know Cash.
I've met him. Mike introduced me to him.
We don't know him. Like, you know what I mean?
I mean, we saw him hugging his mom on TV a couple of weeks ago. How bad can it be?
I'm sure. I mean, Ed Gein probably hugged his mom.
Oh man, listen, I hope it's not true, but if he did it and he's that stupid, then there are.
I hope it's not true too, because I really like him. But
Yeah, I love
like,
that.
even if it was someone I'm like a big fanboy, you've heard me like on offline talk about CM Punk when some shit goes down. He's
Yeah.
like my favorite wrestler, and I'm like, that's fucking. If he did that, I'm so disappointed.
Did I show you what I got yet?
No.
All right, we'll show this live on the air.
Man, I seen that online. That's so cool.
Yeah,
That is so cool.
Tell me when I'm telling live streams.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I love this. I absolutely love it. There's a Mox one out now too, but I think I'm not going to get that one.
I need to show you some cool stuff off stream when we're done. Some
All right.
stuff that I think you would enjoy.
All right, let's get into the show before the edibles kick in.
So tonight we're going to have a little conversation.
All right, let's have a little.
Speaking of sound clips, we need to get the sound clip of CM Punk saying, "I accept, bitch."
I could get that very easily.
We need that one.
I'll have it for next week.
We can use it anytime someone calls out someone for a match.
There we go. There we go. I'll bring it out. I'll have it ready for next week. So, Freems, Dynamite.
Good episode.
Yeah, good episode again. I'll tell you though, like I'm just gonna compare the two shows. I think Collision's so much better, just the formatting, the flow. I feel like when I watch Dynamite, I'm on TikTok. Like it's just quick.
It is quick.
But it's good to have two shows where you could do two different things with them.
Also, okay, I just feel like I've talked about it before on here. I hate saying shit like this because it makes it sound like I don't like the Elite and I don't like Dynamite. I really do.
I do too.
And I would rather watch Dynamite than Raw right now.
Okay.
Maybe not SmackDown. I've been enjoying SmackDown.
SmackDown.
That's just because I'm a big Mysterio fan. But anyways, it seems like Collision has better wrestling minds behind it.
Yes, it really does.
But I'm also it might just be me too. I'm sure there are people who prefer Dynamite in that style. So I'm glad both shows exist.
Yeah, I feel like I'm glad both shows exist, but I definitely agree with you. I feel like it's more of a wrestling mind show on Collision. It's, you got Dax working on a creative. You got Brian Danielson is working on it. CM Punk is working on it. He's got
the locker room leader. Here's the thing too, that you keep hearing these backstage reports of people being with CM Punk and the Hangman stuff and all that. But you also hear reports of the people who are over at Collision talking about how much they love CM Punk's leadership.
Yeah, he's calling team meetings every week. They're all getting together, all on the same page. CM Punk is working hard to have a drama-free locker room. So can you blame him when he is banning people from the building that have spoke out against him online?
It kind of feels like a man dealing with children is what it feels like to me.
I agree. I absolutely agree. I know we're both Punk guys, but
I'm not just a Punk guy. I'm a Young Bucks guy too.
Yeah. Listen, when I was in Chicago last year with Mike, we heard so many of the young guys, like Wardlow was talking about his figure and how he wanted the figure, the Walmart exclusive that was coming out. He picked that gear because it was the gear he wore in the CM Punk match. We heard Hobbs talking about how Punk would sit in the back and watch his matches with him and help him.
Yeah.
Starks is another, all these young guys praise him because he sits there with them. He's talking to them. He's helping them.
Wasn't Hobbs the one whose mother passed away and he had to wrestle Punk, and Punk sat down with him before the match and had a big conversation with him?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like Punk's there for the people who wants it. I would imagine that again, I don't know these guys personally, but it seems like the EVPs have kind of an attitude. I don't know. Punk definitely has an attitude too, though. So
Punk definitely has an attitude, but and again, I don't blame him for telling people, not having people there that are gonna mess with
especially someone. I mean, I hate to say it, Nemeth.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
he's bring views to Dark. I mean,
yeah. I saw a quote this week after Matt Hardy's match on Dynamite this week. It says Matt Hardy has the movability of a wrestling figure. And I was like, yeah, an LJN. Dude can't move anymore. Is it sad seeing the Hardys out there? I'm just sitting there watching thinking, guys, please.
Jeff can move, but I'm always worried about what he's going to do
Jeff can absolutely still move, but like
Worry about what he's going to do when he's not wrestling.
exactly. and you know, as a guy like myself who's had demons, like I just worry about him.
I've
It's
definitely
like,
had my demons too.
is it time for you to walk away, buddy? Like there are trigger points, and it seems like you always come out while you're involved in wrestling majorly. So maybe, I don't know. I hope nothing happens to him again. I hope he's clean and sober, and I really hope he stays that way because demons suck. And if you've never battled them, you have no idea.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'll never judge a guy, but I just want nothing but the best for him. And if it meant him having to leave this business now, I'd fully support that.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Dynamite this week? Let's talk a little bit about Dynamite.
So yeah, starting off, we had the Wheeler Yuta Cassidy match.
Yeah. I had a fear that Yuta was going to win this match.
I did too. I don't see any title switching until pay-per-views.
Yeah.
I will say, watching Wheeler Yuta's growth through AEW is something that's not talked about enough.
That's a great point. I
Like
agree.
watching, it's one of the things that struck me when I was watching this match. I was just like, man, it's so cool seeing him as this like aggressive Blackpool Combat Club guy. You know?
Yeah.
I love his ring gear.
Yeah.
Reminds me of very NWO.
Yeah, 100%. That's a great call. I didn't even think of that. No, he's so good, Wheeler Yuta. This guy is got such a future ahead of him. He's so young, and he's working with Mox and Danielson now.
Yeah,
Like,
some of the best minds in wrestling right now.
Exactly.
How old is he? Like 28, 26?
Yeah, something like that.
He's 26.
He's 26. That's insane. He's only 26.
This guy was born after Kurt Cobain died.
Holy shit. Way to make me feel old there. Wow. How long has he been dead for now?
I think he died in what, 94?
Was it that long ago? I was 19 when he died.
Died in 94.
Wow. All right. Well, what we got next? What else was good on Dynamite this week?
Well, that the end of that match was pretty wild to begin with because we had the Lucha Bros come out, and then Eddie Kingston made his return.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Give me a mic.
And then they challenged the BCC to a stadium stampede.
Yeah, I'm shocked.
All in. So they're going to have a stadium stampede with people in the stadium.
But we don't know if it's going to be live or pre-taped. Like, I'm sure
I thought the announcers said that the people were going to be in the stadium, didn't they?
Yeah, but the way they did the other ones, part of it was pre-taped and then the rest was live. So I wonder if it's
I thought it was during COVID, so there was no crowd.
No, the second one there was a crowd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the first one there was no crowd, and they ended the match in the ring during the second one. They all came out. So,
well, the announcers made it sound like people were going to be in the stadium, but
yeah, I mean, I'm sure
not.
Mox had said he wasn't going to do Stadium Stampede because it was too sports entertaining when they were talking about it for them in the Elite. So it's kind of interesting.
Do it now.
Maybe it's going to be a live one. Maybe that's how they got him to agree to it. I hope it's a live one. I'd rather a live one. Listen, you go into an arena with 80,000 people. Everything better friggin' be live. We don't need no pre-tape cinematic type shit. So, sorry.
I agree.
But what else?
Well, then we had the Kenny Omega interview with Jim Ross.
Yeah, I love Jim Ross in these interviews, and I love it always brings me back to the Mankind interview.
This takes me back to what you were talking about earlier with what Mox was saying. It felt too sports entertainment-y to it.
Yeah, I like the interview. I like a little sports entertainment in my wrestling, though.
I didn't hate it. It felt a little hokey to me.
Yeah.
But like it wasn't terrible either. Takeshita and Ospreay come out and attack Omega. Jim Ross made it awkward.
Yeah.
I think is what made it feel so weird.
I mean, I actually, even during the main event the other day, I thought Jim Ross sounded great. But,
his announce work's been good.
Yeah. I think he's perfect in a little like a match here, a match there. You can't put him on a 2-hour show anymore for 2 hours.
Wait, that is who attacked Omega, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just making sure.
Yep. No, it was.
Takeshita
too. Imagine Takeshita versus Wheeler Yuta one day.
That'd be a fun match.
That'd be a great match.
Takeshita is another one that's really impressed me.
Yeah.
I never
I really wish. I'm
saw.
kind of feel wasted that we're getting all these tag matches at All In. Like, why is the Blackpool Combat Club like?
They're probably trying to fit in as many people as they can for the UK crowd.
Yeah, I guess so. But some of these guys deserve a singles match.
We are going to get Kenny Omega versus Ospreay, though.
Where?
Isn't that the match that's happening?
It's Chris Jericho versus Ospreay.
You're right. You're completely right.
I have wrinkles in my brain too. See? No, no, yeah, because Kenny Omega's part of the tag match. The Elite is fighting. Hold on, I have the card right here. Let's see who the now our drum blanks, Tom.
No, the Elite's not fighting anyone because FTR is fighting the Young Bucks.
Oh yeah, so who is Kenny Omega fighting?
Maybe we don't know yet. Maybe he fights Don Callis.
Trios match. The Elite. Oh, it's the Golden Elite versus the Bullet Club. I knew it was a trios match. It's Kenny, Kota Ibushi, and Hangman versus the Bullet Club Gold.
You're right.
So,
you're right.
Yep. That was the setup with the whole Jim Ross thing.
Yeah.
But man, what else on Dynamite?
So I was right. It was. God, man,
Don't doubt yourself, Reeves.
It was the whole Don Callis. That's so weird. Why did? It just doesn't make sense. That's what's throwing me off so bad. Because it just seemed like the interview was just there and didn't mean anything other than Don Callis and Omega. Because it has nothing to do with the pay-per-view that's coming up.
Yeah. Well, Takeshita.
Yeah, Takeshita, I mean, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, wait a minute. It doesn't have anything to do. Holy smokes. We got Tyson in the house. What's up, Tyson, buddy?
Yeah, if he's fighting against Bullet Club Gold.
I'm so confused now as well.
Was it not Bullet Club Gold that attacked him?
Takeshita was there too, wasn't he?
Dude, we got to get our shit together.
Yeah, hold on. I'll pull it up.
I'm pulling it up too.
All right. What happens when you take it? Oh, I worked all day. I'm freaking exhausted. My mind is spent, but let's see.
Oh, y'all know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
It was Callis's crew.
It was, right?
Because Don Callis is the one that came out.
Right.
Callis's crew, but Golden Elite attacked him. Don Callis came out with the Golden Elite.
Okay.
So that's where the throw off was. It was, it was Golden Elite that attacked him. Not Golden Elite, the Bullet Club Gold.
But Takeshita was with them, wasn't he?
Takeshita was with them.
Okay. So, all right. So, all right.
We got it straight, everyone.
All right. It took us a minute, but we're there.
That's why we need Mike here.
Guy with kidney stones the size of a golf ball. Me working all day and eating edibles. What's next?
Next we had the Gates of Agony versus Nick Wayne and Darby.
I mean, I guess we need enhancement talent, right?
Right. I mean, they're 6-man tag champs, Ring of Honor.
That means nothing to me. That Ring of Honor show is terrible.
Oh, come on now. It's not that bad.
It's no stories. It's just wrestling.
I wish they would do more with it. It's kind of how Ring of Honor has kind of always been a little bit.
Liz, how about this, Tony Khan? Hire someone, have one of your great minds, because you have a ton of great minds there. Let them book the show a little bit and build some stories into it.
But before the match even started, you had AR Fox and Swerve coming out. I've kind of enjoyed this storyline. I don't know if you saw what I saw in the group chat what I said in the group chat. But if they have Nick Wayne turn on Darby, that would give him so much heat.
Dude, I did see that, and I think that would be a great idea.
And he could even do the same thing, like, you got famous and you forgot about me, which is kind of weird, considering that Darby got him signed, had him a contract ready when he was 18. But they could still do something like that. We turned off this video of Kenny Omega being assaulted. I still had it up in the background.
Oh, you still had it up?
Man, Darby just doesn't slow down. That's one thing. Oh,
I
will say something that was cool about this was the Sting thing on the Titantron.
I got a big chuckle out of that. I didn't realize he had done the whole Joker character in TNA.
Yeah.
But
This is a little less jokery than he was in TNA, but still kind of the same mannerisms and stuff. I like it.
yeah,
I'm one of the few people that enjoyed Joker's thing.
I had no problem with it. I thought it was entertaining.
Joker's thing storyline would have been better if Hogan wasn't Hogan. Hogan's just acting is just terrible.
Yeah. You mean
But,
Mr. Nanny wasn't one of your favorite movies ever?
No, I did like Three Ninjas that Hogan was in when I was a kid.
I never saw that one.
Yeah, it was one of the last Three Ninjas movie they made. Hogan was the bad guy.
I did see No Holds Barred in the movie theater.
I think it came out before I was born.
Thanks, Streams. I don't think so. I don't think he came out like 87, maybe.
Came out the year I was born.
You were born in 87?
I was born in 89.
You were born in. Are you younger than Chad?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Wow. I had no clue that. Okay. Yeah. I'm really old. All right. What else we got from Dynamite that was worth talking about?
Well, I don't know if this was worth talking about, but we have to. We had the Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre death match.
Next.
Honestly, I didn't watch Dynamite live, and I
Yeah.
skipped the match about halfway through to the end. I was just like, this is unwatchable. I didn't enjoy it. I think I typed in our group chat as I was watching it, was like, man, this might win match of the year. Yeah, I get it. They have to promote stuff.
Yeah. Apparently, Warner Brothers was happy with it.
I bet. Probably because there's a writer's strike and they have no other way to promote it.
I was just Googling today to see if there was any update on the writer's strike, and apparently there's nothing yet.
Yeah. It was bad. The fake blood.
Yeah.
I don't know. Leatherface. Who was under the I didn't even look. Who was in the Leatherface?
I found out who it was today. I forgot who it was. Nobody worth mentioning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was some enhancement talent for Dark or whatever.
Karen Jarrett or Karen Jarrett. Yeah, Karen Jarrett. That's her name.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say Karen Angle.
Yeah, her screams were, I don't know. It was bad. Just no more of that, please.
Yeah, I agree.
No more of that. We had the Bunny versus Britt Baker.
Yep.
Can we push some other women?
Well, how about, what's wrong with the Bunny if they actually gave her a push?
They didn't, though. Britt Baker won.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying it's time for some of these women who have been there for a while to get.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I meant. Yeah. I wish. Can we have the Bunny win? Can we have Anna Jay go up further? Can we have?
You need to have Britt Baker on that card in Wembley too, right?
I'm so tired of seeing Britt Baker, man.
You want my prediction for All In? A real quick prediction.
What?
Jade'll make her return after the Fatal 4-Way and come out and attack the champion.
Who?
Setting up the match for All Out the following week.
Who will return?
Jade.
Also, we have Thunder Rosa. She'll return.
She's going to be on the Problem Child show. Collision.
Probably.
It was turned into the better show.
Well, maybe we'll get less Willow Nightingale.
We could hope.
I hate her, but man,
I can't stand her. I don't.
Yeah, I just surprise. Britt Baker wins.
I'd
Bunny
be
look good.
If Willow Nightingale would drop that whole happy act and just get a real personality for a wrestler.
Yeah, I'd like to see her pull like a Bailey.
Yeah, Bailey was great with the Hurga role, and then they knew when to abort it and like, hey, let's move on and make her something different.
Yeah,
and it worked perfect.
Yeah, I could see Willow pulling something like that.
I hope so.
But yeah, Bunny, Britt Baker. I love the Bunny, and I love. Everyone knows I love Butcher and Blade. They came out with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Butcher.
I'd like to see that whole crew get pushed more than what they're getting pushed.
100%. I was just thinking the same thing. Butcher and Blade have been there day in and day out for this company. Let's give them the push they deserve.
Yeah. So. I would love to see. I would like to see Butcher and Blade and all them just all join the. that would ruin it probably, but to join Malachi Black and all them.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I like that idea. That would
That's
work.
almost too big. They couldn't bring the whole crew over though.
No, but they would fit that. They would really fit that.
They would. It'd be cool to see them feud with each other too.
Yeah.
I would like to see them feud with it and actually get them on their heels. House of Black on their heels.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
A little bit. But the House of Black just looks so strong. Anyways.
Tyson was born in 87, so he's a little older than you, Fiend.
Oh, nice. What's up, Tyson?
I was born in 75.
Yeah.
I was alive with John.
Then we have we had the Guns and the Bucks.
Yep.
Hey,
nobody.
My opinion.
Nobody told Cash he wasn't in a Bang Bang gang.
True. Golden, the Bullet Club Gold, one of the best things happening in wrestling right now.
Dude, it's so funny
opinion.
That because before Collision, I couldn't stand them. I didn't understand why they were there, but they're being used the way they're supposed to be used on Collision. And it's like I can't get enough of them on Collision.
It's so DX.
Yeah, it's better. It's really
yeah.
Like Juice. I love the Bang Bang gang. I think it's so good. It's so great. Guns up. It's all good.
I hope they go far, man. I really like this team.
I do too, and I love. Like I said, it's so weird how they change from one show to the other.
You can also tell they've been working out more. They're taking they're really into it.
I feel like you could say that with a lot of AEW guys I've noticed putting on size. Look at Ricky Starks. Did you notice him on television this week? He's put on some size. Jungle Boy's put on some size.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, you ready to go over to Rampage? Oh wait, Young Bucks won.
Young Bucks won against the Gun Club. I actually thought the Guns were going to win it.
Yeah. Oh, it was a pretty cool segment at the end of that where the whole Bullet Club come in to attack the Young Bucks after the match, and FTR comes out for the save.
Yeah.
And then we have that face off.
Yep.
It was pretty cool because you had one of the Bucks with both of their backs are turned watching the Bullet Club leave. And then you have FTR setting up for their move. And then the other Buck turns around just in time to see him like squatting down, like, whoa, okay. They're like, all right, you came to help us, but we know what's up. We're gonna fight. I'm pumped for that match. I think it's gonna be a good one.
I mean, listen, when does FTR ever put on a bad match?
Yeah. I mean the Young Bucks too. I know you're not as big as a Young Bucks fan, but those dudes can wrestle.
It just seems so choreographed to me anymore. Everything is the same that they do.
I love it. I'm a big AAA fan. It reminds me a lot of Lucha. So
okay. I prefer the Lucha Brothers over the Young Bucks.
I'll probably do. Yeah, I probably do too. It's just different. It's different enough.
Yeah.
It's less flips.
Yes, exactly.
I love the super kicks, and I love the way they talk during their matches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like whenever they reverse a move, like, nope.
Yeah.
Just like small stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Great.
Watching them wrestle in person really even more so changed my perception of them. But
yeah. It's funny how when you watch things live in person, you find new respects for different things.
Yeah.
What do you got? What was on Rampage?
Rampage actually opened with an awesome match. I recommend everyone watching if you don't watch Rampage.
I didn't see
Ray Phoenix versus Commander.
Oh, I bet that was amazing.
Dude. It was great. It was such a good match.
I'll have to go back and watch it.
Like, they had like just a plethora of hot spots, man.
Wow. I'm going to have to go back and watch it.
If you don't like lucha wrestling, don't watch this. But if you do, oh my gosh.
I can't wait.
Watch this.
I can't wait to see it.
Commander did a Hurricane Rana and landed on his feet.
Wow. How the hell do you land on your feet from a
right? And it's like he did it, and it just looked like it wasn't no big deal either. Like it looked like he didn't even try hard to do it.
It's just like Osprey, the shit that guy does in the ring. It's like,
yeah,
you shouldn't be allowed to do this. Like your body shouldn't physically do the things he does.
And I've never seen a match where like there's so much like walking on the top rope.
Wait, as in this match?
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta go watch it. Okay.
Yeah, lots of walking on the top rope. I mean,
Yeah.
it was great. Ray Phoenix came away with the win, but
Oh, nice. Okay.
no surprise.
Yeah.
It was a great match. Great match.
I'd love to see Phoenix get a shot at the international title.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But
the jig of the match, just Orange Cassidy versus Ray Phoenix would be an amazing match as well.
It would be good. Ray Phoenix just left AAA, so he's probably going to be focusing a lot more time on AEW.
Oh, nice. That's
good. Penta's still in AAA, so I'd imagine some sort of singles run's going to happen. Then we had Aussie Open versus Ethan Page and Brother Zay. The Ring of Honor titles were on the line too.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Who won?
Aussie Open. Yeah, they're not gonna.
Yeah, because they have a match coming up with Adam Cole and MJF.
But I think they just did this to kind of. To me, it seemed like they were doing it to kind of highlight Aussie Open.
Makes sense.
Because there was even a lot of, Ethan Page and Zay are no slouches, all ego,
I love Ethan Page. That guy did.
The match was a good match.
Yep. What else we got?
I also want to say I want Ethan Page to go back to being a solo.
I agree with that too. I definitely.
We had Tony Storm and first we had Sammy Guevara and John Cruz. It was a squash. I don't know who John. Yeah.
I don't even know who it is, but
I'm not even sure why they did that match, but they did. I guess just to give Sammy something to do.
Yeah.
And then we had Tony Storm and Ruby Soho versus Sheeta and Sky Blue.
Okay.
Again, it was fun for a Rampage, but I feel like Tony Storm is going to be splitting from that group soon.
I think so too.
But
how many times are we going to see Sky Blue wrestle the same people over and over? She's fought the Outcasts, like each one of them single-handedly, like 3 times.
Loses every time.
Yes, and that's
she got a win on this one.
Oh, nice.
And then the Outcasts, go to attack him, and then Britt Baker came out for the save. So really, it's just to promote the women's match coming up.
Makes sense. That makes sense. All right, let's.
Yeah.
We time to move on to Collision.
Yeah, let's go to the A show.
We'll talk about your new favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
That's kind of shocking. That was the only part Punk was on the whole night, right?
Did he? Yeah, I don't think he wrestled.
He didn't do a promo. That was it. He just came out, gave Joe the GTS, took off his mask, and said, "I accept, bitch."
And that's all he had to do.
Yeah, but if I was there as a paying fan, I would. I mean, maybe he did something after filming was over. I don't know.
Still, the show is. It's not the strongest episode of Collision I've ever seen.
No, but it certainly wasn't terrible.
No, very, very entertaining.
Yeah, man.
All of it was entertaining. And I feel like that's probably why Punk didn't wrestle or come out more. Yeah. Probably wants to give screen time to other people.
That could be. But I bet Warner Brothers wants him on more.
So to open the match, the first match was Samoa Joe versus the Golden Vampire. Golden Vampire gets no entrance.
Yeah.
Before Samoa Joe gets in the ring, I'm saying this as if people didn't watch it. I'm sure everyone knows what I'm talking about already. Before Samoa Joe gets in the ring, the Golden Vampire attacks him. Gets him in the ring, throws him in the post, does a beautiful rising knee, and then hits him with the go to sleep. Takes off the mask, and it's CM Punk. And he says, "I accept, bitch." Fucking love it.
Yeah.
Samoa Joe, though, when I talk about this is when I talk about like acting and wrestling. Whenever he like comes to and he's just trembling mad, it like sets you up.
What's up, the Chat Attack? Thanks for joining us. We're here to talk about AEW this week.
Yeah, welcome in.
Come back. Click the little alerts icon so you know when we go live.
Yeah, if you're on Twitch, give us a follow. If you're on YouTube, subscribe.
And if you want to find all of our links, head on over to theturnbuckletavern.com. Oh, oops, I made us naked. Okay.
But yeah, just the face off between those two at the end.
Yeah.
It's setting up for such a good match.
It is.
I can't wait. I cannot wait. I hope CM Punk does something special for it. I'd love to see him bring out the Ring of Honor entrance again.
Ooh, that would be cool. That would be cool.
But then we go to our actual first match.
Yeah.
And Jay White versus Dalton Castle. I love Dalton Castle so much.
You and Hawk.
I just always have, man. He's great.
Super nice dude. I met him years ago at one of Sam Roberts' events, and when the event was over, he just hung out with everybody talking.
Do you ever listen to the stuff he says when he's on his way to the ring?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna do karate.
Yeah.
And then I want to power slam him.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Yeah.
He looks strong.
He's very sports entertainment.
Very, very much so. He would actually probably do really well in the WWE.
But he's so good at it. Like
his gimmick. His gimmick seems like a gimmick the WWE would give someone who wouldn't know what to do with it.
Wait a minute. So you're talking about No Way Jose and then
Adam Rose.
Adam Rose.
Yeah.
Yes.
He could go there with that gimmick and do well. I hope he doesn't. I want him to stay here and
I don't think he's going
to get. I'd like to see him get really pushed here.
The fact that WWE tried that gimmick once and failed, and then they tried it again and failed, I don't think he'll be going there.
Yeah, just let him do it the way he's doing it. Let him control it. He knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
The boys, I like how he feeds them pulls out the fake bird feed, sprinkles in his hands, and the boys jump around him and pluck it out of his hand. Dude, he's so good.
He is good.
But as good as he is, Jay White walks away with the win here.
Yeah. And then we get a bonus. The Bullet Club Gold come out. We get Jay White on the mic for an impromptu trios match with the
Iron Savages.
Versus the Iron Savages and versus the Gun Club and Juice.
Yeah.
Fun. I love the way that Collision's finally putting matches on that's not advertised. You don't need to advertise every match.
Another good thing about this match, too, is I think it did a good job at showcasing the Iron Savages.
Yeah, it did.
Like the little promo they got the shot before the match.
It almost felt like they were going to win a couple of times.
So I'd like to see, wouldn't mind seeing them here more. I love the post. Obviously, Bullet Club Gold wins this match.
Yep.
A lot of interference. But I love the post interview with Shivani. Dude, stuff like that makes me pop for Bullet Club. I like how one of the Gun Club held his hand like a gun and wouldn't let go.
Yeah. And Shivani plays it off so well, too.
He does. He's always done that good.
Yeah, man. He's so freaking good. This guy. But I was going to say something. Oh, what is the deal? Me and my wife were trying to figure this out last night. Why do they carry the cardboard cutout of Jay White around? That's what.
Because he was gone 1 week.
Right, but he's back and they're still carrying it around.
Because the fans loved it.
Okay.
So you got Jay White and you got cardboard Jay White.
Okay. That's hysterical.
I'm just waiting for him. One of these days, they're going to beat someone and they're going to cover the cardboard Jay White over him for the pin.
Count it.
It's going to happen.
That'd be great.
It's going to happen.
That would be great. It's also hard to believe Juice Robinson is married to Toni Storm.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but
oh yeah, they're married.
Good for him.
I can't believe you didn't know that, Freems.
Yeah, well, she needs to quit texting me then.
Well, I'll tell her for you. Don't worry.
Yeah, she's a big boy. I don't want none of that.
Me and Sneed met her when we went to that Dynamite at the pre-show meet and greets.
Nice.
Did I tell you that?
No.
I can show you the picture. Hold on. Where is it?
I also like how Bear Boulder is. I like a big guy that can move. You know,
Yeah.
and
And
he can
again,
move.
they are graduates of Cap.
Interesting.
MJF and
Yeah,
Max
Creative
Caster,
Pro or whatever.
Lander. They are Creative Pro. There we go.
Oh, super cool.
Yeah. And then wait, hold on.
Nice.
She was really sweet and nice too.
But next match we had Big Bill versus Derek Neal with Big Bill's manager
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks. I'm loving that. It's so good.
Yeah. Ricky is just shining, man.
I'm glad. I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
I absolutely love it.
They,
I liked him when he turned face on Dynamite. He's such a better heel.
such a good heel, and they just know what they're doing with his character. And
Yeah,
I feel like Collision has like saved that dude's career.
I agree. Collision definitely helped escalate him. So
Yeah, he's
again,
on
that
there
was
every
one of the
week.
topics I put up for the debate show to do in one of the next couple of weeks is
You know what it is that Collision does so well? It's hitting me now.
What?
They make really good stories to make you care about matches that have no belt involved.
Yeah, that's true. That's a great point.
Yeah,
Well,
because Ricky Starks, even though there was a belt involved at one point, that's not why you're watching.
no, nope, you're right.
But yeah, that was a squash match. I was like how Ricky's carrying around that belt still.
Yeah,
He slapped the announce table.
yeah. They were whipping whoever Bill beat. They were whipping that guy with the belt.
Yeah, poor guy.
Yeah. I bet that don't feel fun.
Yeah.
A friend of mine from a group was showing pictures today. Another wrestling group I'm in. He was in an I Quit match, and he got he showed pictures of his back after taking the kendo stick to it.
Jeez.
It was all welted up. He's like, "That's gonna hurt." I'm like, "How's that gonna hurt? Wrestling's fake." And he laughed.
Then we had Willow Nightingale versus the Crimson Chin. Diamante.
Yeah, the Crimson Chin.
She's a good wrestler, though.
Yeah, she is.
That was a good match. Again, it's just like we need to get better stories for the women's division.
Yeah, because when Willow Nightingale's out there, this is what I hear.
It's the same thing every week. It's like there's a match, and then there's an interference.
Yes.
And it's just the same thing over and over and over.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get Chris Statlander in that ring and wrestle a good match.
Yeah. But yeah, I wish it was flipped. It should have been Statlander versus Martinez.
That would be
a better match.
That would have been a great match.
Yeah. Oh. God, we had a lot of squash matches on this, didn't we?
We did this week.
Because we had Powerhouse Hobbs versus Kevin Koo.
And he beats him with the camel clutch. Or
yeah.
whatever Miro calls it. He doesn't call it the camel clutch. He calls it what does he call it?
I can't remember. Miro submission is what I called it on my thing.
And then I'm so glad they've booked this feud between Hobbs and Miro.
Yeah.
And that match is actually coming a following week at All Out, but I'm excited for that match.
I like the promo that Miro shot after that match.
How good is Miro on these promos that he does?
Yeah, this promo it's like one of the reasons you watch AEW. I could not see a promo like this happen on WWE in today's time.
No,
where he's talking about it's like I used to follow a book and all this stuff, and he seemed very anti-Christian.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't follow a god because I am God. Holy shit, Miro.
AEW will have him fight God like Shawn Michaels did.
Yeah. It seems like some old school WWF. God, that's but I'm excited for that match.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see Hobbs on TV more, man.
Dude, that's one great thing about Collision.
Yeah, Hobbs and Miro, sign me up, man.
And what a great way to get both these guys into a program together.
This is one of those matches.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
Perfect.
100%. This is one of those matches I couldn't even begin to predict who's going to win it.
Yeah, I would think Miro, but I don't know.
You would think, but I don't know. Yeah, exactly. This could be Hobbs's
Yeah,
coming out party. Yeah.
I can't wait to see how this match goes and the actual physicality of the match, because I don't know. I think it's going to be great.
Yeah, I can't wait. Man, that slam that Hobbs put on Ku was. He just looks so strong every week, man. He looks so strong.
Yeah.
Well, you ready for the main event here?
I will be in 1 second. Where is it? Okay, here it is.
It's time for the main event.
Let's go.
So we had Jim Ross come out for commentary.
Yeah.
Which I love. They've been doing that for the last match.
Yeah.
That's another thing. You know, he's probably working backstage a lot at Collision too, considering he's back there.
Yes.
During the show.
100%.
But you had Darby Allin versus Christian Cage.
Yeah.
And Darby Allin or Christian Cage still comes out as if he's the champion, you know.
My favorite thing Christian has done was with the show I was at, when he says, "How do you walk around with the title you didn't win?" as he's holding the title on the shoulder.
Yeah, that was so good.
Oh man.
He did that on purpose.
Oh yeah, but it's so good that he plays into that. But what a match they put on!
I can't believe they got so much time for this match.
I know.
You got so much time. So it's just and the spots that were big. Everything looked good. It was a good match. It's good to see Christian Cage in a 20-minute match.
I have a hot take here. Okay, my hot take is that Christian's return after retirement has blown away Edge's return.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
I don't know if I agree with that. Man.
What has Edge's return done that's really added to his legacy?
Yeah, but Edge's legacy is so much bigger than Christian's, I feel like, to begin with.
Yeah, but I just think if you judge it by their returns, from when Edge returned at the Royal Rumble and from when Christian returned at the Royal Rumble, Christian has been more meaningful and impactful.
How hard are you going to pop whenever Saturday pops up and Edge comes out?
I'm not going to be shocked at all. I think it's happening.
I have a weird feeling it's going to happen too, man.
I think
we'll get an Edge and Christian run.
I think he's going to go there for like a year and have a fun year there. Listen, AEW, Tony Khan tried to get him first, and then that's when he called Vince, and he's like, "Hey, listen," Vince gave him the money. I think he wants to go play with them for a year. He could fight with FTR for a year. All his friends are there. You know, I think it's going to happen. I really do.
I'd love to see like a Edge and Christian reuniting, whether it be as a tag team or against each other.
I think they got to do the tag team at some
maybe
point.
At first.
Yeah, maybe first for sure. And again, if Edge comes back, if he comes to AEW, I think it'll be an entirely different story with him. Like,
but
I'm better than WWE.
If they bring Edge back, there is no way they're not going to do Edge and Christian versus the Hardys. I just don't think it's possible.
Yeah, they can't do that.
They've wrestled since the drama happened.
Oh yeah, but I mean, the Hardy. It's terrible watching Matt Hardy.
I agree, but they're going to do it.
Yeah, probably. We're gonna
just make it a big gimmick match, ladder match, or something.
Edge and Christian is gonna fight FTR. Edge, just so many Young Bucks. Like they got a lineup they could go through if they did a tag team run.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, what about TLC? The Hardys versus the Young Bucks versus Edge and Christian.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
Yeah.
Listen, as much as we talk about Hardy, Christian, even though this match was good, he don't move quite like he used to either. And it's very apparent when he's wrestling Darby Allin.
But the difference is Christian knows how to work around what he used to be able to do and what he does now.
But I will say this too: whenever Jeff first came back and the Hardys wrestled Darby and Sting in those ladder matches and hardcore matches, they were pretty good.
Yeah. Again, like you said, it's not Jeff's problem is not moving. He looks the same.
Yeah.
It's Matt who looks like he moves like an LJN guy. Like he just has the same articulation as this anymore.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, it was a fun match.
And I'll say this for Matt, like, look what happened when Jericho lost all the weight, how much better he moved. I feel like if Matt did the same thing, he'd probably get some better movement.
It's very possible.
And I love Matt Hardy. I was a huge Hardy Boys fan. So,
Oh, me too.
When you see your heroes start to look old in the ring, it's like it's sad. It's really sad.
Who's your favorite Hardy?
I guess Jeff.
Mine's Michael Hayes.
Michael Hayes is your favorite Hardy.
Remember whatever he was in the Hardy Boys originally?
Yeah. That's funny. That is funny. All right. So what else? Well, that
was the main event. A good match.
It was a very good match, man. So
Darby Allin can make anyone look good.
Dude, Darby, that coffin drop he took to the side of the ring. Oh,
there's so many points when I watch the Darby Allin match. I'm like, God, it just looks like it hurts.
If you tried that, it might break your kidney stone into a million little pieces.
That's true.
So,
that's probably break my spine. They have to find the kidney stone digging through fragments of my spine.
you wouldn't feel the kidney stone anymore, though.
No, I probably wouldn't feel my spine either. It'd probably kill me.
Yeah, exactly. So, oh man. All right, let's go over what we have for the week ahead. I have the Dynamite card here. It's a pretty
I can't find anything on the Collision.
I haven't found anything for Collision, but we're gonna get Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix 1-on-1. Should be pretty amazing, right? What about this one, Freems? Aussie Open versus the Hardys.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna put Aussie Open over it. Let's see. I want to see it.
I would think so. I guess we'll see what happens this week. They should, because Aussie and Open are fighting the tag team champions.
Yeah.
I mean, fighting for the tag titles at All In. What about the Elite, Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks versus Juice Robinson and the Guns?
That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Getting Swerve Strickland and AR Fox versus Darby Allin and Nick Wayne. Is this where Nick Wayne is going to turn on Darby?
They won't turn on him until after the pay-per-view, I don't think.
Okay.
They could actually. I don't know.
We're going to get Ruby Soho versus Sky Blue for like the third time.
Yeah, come on. Let Sky Blue win.
Yeah, I agree. We're going to get Renee Paquette in sit-down interviews with both Adam Cole and MJF separately.
Yep.
So we're going to get Jack Perry is going to retire the FTW championship.
Yeah, someone's going to come out and stop that. So
I think it's time they retire it, though, for real.
They're not going to, though. Someone's going to come out.
Okay.
Probably. You think it's going to be Hook again? I don't know.
It could be Hook. They got to have a rematch somewhere. So, but it's time for that belt to go away. And FTR is going to come do a face-to-face interview with the Young Bucks.
Yeah, you forgot Moxley and Phoenix.
I said that. That was the first one.
Oh, did you? Okay, my bad. Also, how did we miss talking about this? The Jericho or the Adam Cole and MJF.
Oh,
and everything. We somehow missed talking about that. But that happened.
That was great, as usual.
Yeah,
they started teasing the turns a little more, though.
They did.
Not ready for these. Hopefully, they're teasing us, and it's just teasing that they're going to turn, and they don't turn.
We'll see. So if it's going to come to a head, it's going to come to a head soon.
I'm not ready for them to break up yet.
I love the segments they do, man.
There's no way MJF is going to lose this week, right?
No.
He's not dropping a title unless he drops the title at All In, only to regaining it all out. But I don't see what purpose that serves.
It's got to be CM Punk and MJF.
Yes, I agree.
As long as CM Punk has that belt.
Yes, and maybe that's what builds as soon as this All Out weekend is over.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on over to All In since we can't find a card for Collision. We're gonna get MJF versus Adam Cole in the main event for the Triple B. You want to do predictions real quick? Let's do predictions as we run down a card. Who do you think wins? I think
MJF.
We both say MJF. We're going to get the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship. Sheeta versus Toni Storm versus Saraya versus Dr. Britt Baker. Who are you picking?
Saraya wins, pinning Toni Storm.
Pinning Toni Storm. I was going to say she's going to win being in the UK. What a moment that would mean for her.
She pins Toni Storm to win it. Outcast split.
Okay, so here's an interesting one. FTR versus the Young Bucks for the tag team titles. Originally, I thought it was going to be FTR. Do they need to take the titles off of FTR right now?
No, FTR wins this.
I hope you're right. we're going to get a tag team coffin match as Darby Allin and Sting will face AR Fox and Swerve Strickland. See, this is what confuses me. We're getting Darby and Nick Wayne versus these two this week on Dynamite, and then just 4 days later, we're getting this match. They should have been.
Sting has been the scary figure of this.
Yeah.
Another thing we didn't talk about was Sting went to the indie match.
Oh yeah. Well, actually, that was at the school, right? Wasn't that it wasn't really?
Yeah, at the wrestling school.
Yeah.
And Sting did some old school Sting stuff.
Yeah.
Also, 2023 seeing Sting in at a wrestling school.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
That is true. Aussie Open versus Adam Cole and MJF. Who's winning this one?
Aussie Open.
So does one of them get mad at each other in this match? Is that where the whole thing starts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Golden Elite.
Here's my other prediction.
Okay.
And someone has to pay me $50 if I'm right on this.
Okay.
Either MJF or Adam Cole gets hurt in this match. Championship match can't happen, leading to the storyline continuing further.
So you think they're not going to give us this match at the main event at All In with 80,000 people there?
Ooh, that's a good point.
Yeah, that match is happening, Freems.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's really good point.
If it was a Dynamite or something, I would surely agree with you. We're getting the Golden Elite, Kenny Ibushi and Paige versus the Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita. Oh, that's the match. That's why they all attacked him. Okay.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Bullet Club Gold and Takeshita. All right. I'm going to pick the Golden Elite.
I'm going to go with Bullet Club Gold.
Oh, wow. Okay. We got the Stadium Stampede match. Eddie Kingston, the Lucha Brothers, Best Friends versus the Blackpool Combat Club. And 3 to be announced. Is this going to be the House of Black?
Who has House of Black been feuding with? It's going to be the Acclaim and Billy Gunn.
Oh, but they haven't really been feuding with them either.
I know, but Billy Gunn, they've been teasing a comeback with him.
Yeah.
I feel like it's going to be Billy Gunn and the Acclaim.
But if it's
maybe not.
If it's the House of Black, it could be the House of Blackpool Combat Club.
It could be House of Black.
House of Blackpool Combat Club. There we go.
Who else could it be?
I don't know. I mean, the Blackpool Combat Club doesn't really have any other friends.
No.
There's got to be someone we're not thinking of that could do it. Blackpool Combat Club. I'm trying to think of other trios. Ooh, how about the no, but that doesn't really make much sense here. Never mind. I was a dumb thought. I was gonna say the Dark Order, but that wouldn't work because they've been feuding with Blackpool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing House of Black. That's my pick.
I still see House of Black teaming up with.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't see anyone teaming up with Blackpool Combat Club.
It's just
fair.
Stadium Stampede. Yeah. Can it be anybody? I was thinking from the JAS.
Man, I don't know.
I can't think of who it could be. All right, we're gonna get. Oh, who's gonna win that match? Who do you pick in that match?
It's hard to say without knowing who that other team is.
Yeah, I think I'm still gonna go Blackpool Combat Club.
It's hard not to.
And I mean, what would be nice for this is if William Regal was with him, but he went back to WWE.
Could be some Japan dudes.
It could be. That's a good point too. What about Jericho versus Ospreay?
Ospreay.
Yeah, I think Ospreay too. And that's it for the card, guys. And guess what?
It's not. You missed like a big match.
What match?
CM Punk's Mojo.
That was the one we started with.
No, we started with MJF and Adam Cole.
You're right. It's not listed on the card I have here. That's why. I'm going through it again. I'm most looking forward to it because Punk's going to kick Samoa Joe's ass.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a hell of a match.
I think so too. This is going to be the match it should have been last time.
I hope it goes 60 minutes. I don't think it will, but
oh my God, I would love that.
Just a 60-minute classic. Give it to me.
I'm all in on that. No pun intended. Guys, next week we'll be live Sunday night with instant reactions because the pay-per-views on Sunday afternoon starts at 1 p.m. Eastern. It'll probably end around 5, and come 10 o'clock, and we'll talk about it with you.
Maybe I could talk to the powers that be. Do a little watch-along stream.
Ooh, in the Discord?
Yeah.
You guys, you want to join our Discord? Come watch the pay-per-view with us. So, I mean, it kind of sucks back-to-back pay-per-views on weekends, and there's no bundle.
I love it. And like the next one's on Labor Day weekend.
But I'm paying $50 or $60 for pay-per-views 2 weekends in a row. I don't love that.
No guy.
You know, a guy. Oh yeah, Captain.
I was supposed to be at All Out, but
oh, you're not going.
Kidney stones.
Oh, that's right.
My surgery's the week after that, so I'm not going. I had a whole weekend of wrestling planned. I was going to go to Collision. I was going to go to All Out. I was going to go to Effie's Big Gray Brunch.
Wow, that would have been fun too. All right. Well, let's wrap it up, guys.
We've been an hour and 6 minutes.
I know.
Doesn't feel like it.
It really doesn't feel like it at all. Guys, one last time. If you're still here and you haven't checked it out yet, theturnbuckletavern.com. Please go follow, like, and subscribe to us everywhere you can. We would appreciate the help. Freems, anything else before we close?
Follow me at twitch.tv/Freems, where we talk about music, a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of everything.
Yeah,
I'm very interactive with the chat, so I will talk to you if you're in chat.
And maybe one day he'll have me on to play one.
I'll do a drinking stream that Tom is going to come on at some point.
I want to do that. I'll bring a bottle of tequila and let's go. So that's my speed. Ask Mike about tequila, Tom. All right. Until next week for Freems, it's Tom. Love, peace, and pro wrestling.